Yeah. Welcome children, and we're back to the next additional part of the chapter agriculture. And today what we are going to do is we're going to do food crops other than grains. Yesterday in our class we did, just for a little recap, we covered most of the food grains, most of the crops that were there in India. That is the places where they were grown, the climatic conditions that were required for the growth of these crops. Now today we will do the non-food crops. Children, the non-food crops like, sugarcane, oil seeds, they are grains. Okay, they are grains. They're like we eat them. We eat sugarcane in the form of sugar. We eat oil seeds in the form of oil. But they're not crops. They're not grains. They're not what we call a nut. So we call them food crops other than grains. Now, tea, coffee, horticulture. Horticulture means that is fruits and vegetables. India has one of the largest, production of fruits and vegetables. We all love fruits. We all have vegetables as a part of our daily diet. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do food crops other than grains. Now kindly take out your books and take out to, sugarcane from yesterday, where we left off from yesterday. Now, sugarcane. Again, beta, remember the criteria. You have one criteria, which is the climatic conditions, in which you are going to put the temperature, the rainfall, and anything related to the growth of the crop. In the second category is going to come places, that is where the crop has been grown. And the third category is characteristics or miscellaneous other than these 2 points will come under this. Only then you will be able to do your notes properly, study properly, and answer the appropriate question that is needed for your board exam. Now, sugarcane, number one, a tropical as well as subtropical crop, comes into the climate section. Second, grows well in hot and humid climate, temperature 21 to 27, annual rainfall between 75 to 100. Irrigation is third point. Irrigation is required for regions of low rainfall. Fourth point, grown on a variety of soils and needs manual labor from sowing to harvesting. Fifth point, India is the second largest producer of sugarcane only after Brazil. Number 6, main sources of sugar, gur, kansari, and molasses. Number 7, major sugar producing states are UP, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Punjab, and Haryana. Now, oil seeds. First point, India is the second largest producer of oil seeds in the world. Second, different oil seeds are sown, covering approximately 12% of the total crop area of the country. Number 3, main oil seeds are groundnut, mustard, coconut, sesame, soybean, castor seeds, cotton seeds, linseeds, and sunflower. Now you can imagine, children, how many different types of oil seeds are grown in India. What are the different types of oil seeds that we have here, from which we procure so many different types of oil. Many different types of oil we get from these oil seeds. Now, next point. Most of these are edible. Edible is which we can consume, which we can eat. Most of these are edible and used as cooking mediums. Some of them are used as raw material in the production of soap, cosmetics, and ointments. Next point, groundnut is a kharif crop and is produced in Gujarat. It is the largest producer of groundnut, followed by Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Tamil Nadu. Next point, linseed and mustard are rabi crops. Sesame is a kharif crop in north and rabi crop in the south. Castor seed is grown both as a rabi and a kharif crop. Children, in this, what is more than oil seeds? From the board point of view, sugarcane is very important in many cases because sugarcane has come in the board exam. Now, tea. Now for tea and coffee, they will give you a question, not write a short note on tea. But the question that comes is, mention the beverage crop and give an explanation of one of them regarding to climate and places. So you have to know which are the beverage crops. Now, tea. First point, tea is an example of plantation agriculture, an important beverage crop introduced in India by the British. Number 2, tea plants grow well in tropical and subtropical climates with deep and well-drained soil, rich in humus and organic matter. Next point, tea bushes require warm and moist frost-free climate all through the year. Next point, frequent showers evenly distributed over the year ensure continuous growth of tender leaves. Next, tea is a labor-intensive industry. Next point, requires abundant, cheap and skilled labor. Next point, tea is processed within the tea garden to restore its freshness. Next point, major tea producing states are Assam, hills of Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri districts, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Meghalaya, Andhra Pradesh, and Tripura. Next point, India is the second largest producer as well as exporter of tea in the world after China. Now, coffee. First point, Indian coffee is known in the world for its good quality. Number 2, Arabica variety bought from Yemen is produced in the country. This variety is of great demand all over the world. Third, cultivation was introduced in the Baba Budhan Hills, and today its cultivation is confined to Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Children, as you can see, there's no explanation required for this. You just have to remember the climatic conditions and the names of a few places where the crop has been grown. Now, horticulture. Horticulture refers to growth of fruits and vegetables. First point, India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables after China. Second point, India is a producer of tropical as well as temperate fruits. Now children, remember, Tropic of Cancer passes through middle of India. So below that we have a purely tropical type of climate. But above that, we don't have temperate. We have what is called the subtropical type of climate. But on the very high slopes of the Himalayas and in the northern part of India, especially in the Shivalik ranges, where the temperature is pretty low and it's quite cold, we get temperate fruits in those regions. So though India lies in the tropical and subtropical region, we have tropical and temperate fruits and vegetables which are found in India. Now, mangoes of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, UP and West Bengal. Oranges, Nagpur and Cherrapunji. Bananas, Kerala, Mizoram, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Lychees and guavas, UP and Bihar. Pineapples, Meghalaya. Grapes, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. Apples, pears, apricots, walnuts, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh. What I would suggest to you is make it in a table form. Put the fruit, oranges, in front of it, right places, Nagpur and Cherrapunji. Mangoes, in front of it, right places, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, UP, West Bengal. Make it in this manner, it will be easier for you to learn. Now, India produces 13% of the world's vegetables. The important producer of peas, cauliflower, onion, cabbage, tomatoes, brinjal, and potatoes. Next, we move to the non-food crops. First one is rubber, also very important from the board point of view. First, an equatorial crop, but under special conditions, it is grown in tropical and in subtropical climate in areas. Number 2, requires moist and humid climate with rainfall more than 200 centimeters and temperature above 25 degrees Celsius. Number 3, rubber is an important industrial material. Number 4, grown mainly in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Garo Hills of Meghalaya. Next point, India ranks 4th among the world in natural rubber products. Fiber crops. Fiber crops. First point, cotton, jute, hemp, and natural silk are the 4 major fibers grown in India. Next point, the first 3 are derived from the crops grown in the soil. The latter is obtained from cocoons in silkworm. Next point, rearing of silkworms for the production of silk is known as sericulture. Cotton. First point, India is believed to be the original home of the cotton plant. Next point, India is the 2nd largest producer of cotton in the world. Number 3, cotton grows well in the drier parts of the black cotton soil of the Deccan Plateau. Number 4, requires high temperature, light rainfall, irrigation, 210 frost-free days, and bright sunshine for its growth. Number 5, it is a kharif crop, requires 6 to 8 months to mature. Number 6, major states are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Haryana, and UP. Jute. First point, it is known as a golden fiber. Second, jute grows well on well-drained fertile soils in the floodplains. Number 3, high temperature is required at the time of growth. Number 4, West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Orissa, and Meghalaya are the major jute producing states. Number 5, it is used in making gunny bags, mats, ropes, yarns, carpets, and other artifacts. Number 6, due to its high cost, it's losing market to synthetic fibers and packaged materials, particularly nylon. Now, technological and institutional reforms, very important. Third line, sustained use of land without techno-institutional changes have hindered the pace of agricultural development. Now, come to the last line. Put point number 1. These are the technological and institutional reforms. Number 1, last line, last word. Number 1, collectivization, consolidation of holding, cooperation and abolition of zamindari, are given priority to bring about institutional reforms. Number 2, land reform was the main focus of our first 5-year plan. Next paragraph, third line. The Government of India embarked upon introducing agricultural reforms to improve Indian agriculture in 1960s and 70s. Number 4, Green Revolution based on the use of package technology and White Revolution were some of the strategies initiated to improve Indian agriculture. Leave a line. A comprehensive land development program was initiated which included institutional and technological reforms. Next point, provision of crop insurance against drought, floods, cyclones, fire and diseases, establishment of Grameen banks, cooperative societies and banks for providing loans to the farmers at lower rates of interest are important steps in this direction. Next point, Kisan Credit Card, personal accident insurance schemes are some other schemes introduced by the government. Next point, special weather bulletins and agricultural programs for farmers were introduced on radio and television. Next point, the government also announces a minimum support price, remunerative and procurement prices for important crops to check the exploitation of farmers by speculators and middlemen. With in class 9, you studied about the minimum support price. That is the price that the government sets, and below that price, no middleman can purchase any crop from the farmers. This is to give the farmers a proper price for their crops. Can we come to the next page? Contribution of agriculture to national income, economy and output. Come to the third paragraph, Come to the third paragraph, second line. The Government of India has made concerted efforts to modernize agriculture. Now the question is, what steps has the government taken to modernize agriculture? What steps has the government taken to modernize agriculture? Number 1, establishment of Indian Council of Agricultural Research, agricultural universities. Number 2, veterinary services and animal breeding centers. Number 3, horticulture development. Number 4, research and development in the field of technology and weather forecast. Next point, improving the rural infrastructure. Next part of the page, come to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh line. Government is going ahead with reducing in the public investment in agricultural sector, particularly irrigation, power, rural roads, market and mechanizations. Subsidies on fertilizers is decreased. Now, reduction in imports duties on agricultural products have proved detrimental to agriculture in the country. This last point is the negative point of what the government is doing. The first few points that I gave, those are the positive points of what the government is doing. And the last point is the negative, which are that they have stopped much aid to the people, to the farmers, and that is detrimental for agriculture. Now with this, I end today's lesson, and we've come to the end of this lesson, children.